What's up, Tube? Just a quick one for you today. I get a lot of a lot of emails about all sorts of different things. Usually it's like, my blaster's making this noise. What does that mean? Can you fix my blaster? Those sorts of things. I try to offer advice wherever I can, but probably the most common thing that I get asked, of all the questions that I get asked, most common, how do I put a trigger spring in? And so I think it's probably long overdue that I do a video on such. So I've got a couple of, that's a trigger spring. I've got a couple of boxes here. I'm going to start with the J9, which is the same as a V2 in terms of how you put it in. Now, I'll start off with the spring itself. So what you probably want to do is, if you look at this spring, you'll see that there's a bent end and a straight end. You'll also notice that there's a little hole here. So if you push the bent end into that hole and have the loop around the shaft like that, push that into the hole and then bend the straight edge up to sit on that little ledge there, like that. So if you do that right, it should just sit there, and then what you can do is get your gearbox. You want to tilt the top, this is for J9 or V2, tilt the top down into the switching assembly there. Get that flat edge of the spring to hook up on the bottom part of the box there, and then click the shaft into the hole like that, and that will then work. This particular box is missing a spring here. It works best if you get all the gears and stuff out of the way, because it's just easier that way. V2 is same deal. So set your spring up like that. Flat part. This one doesn't have a trolley assembly in it, so it's going to be really easy. But it's the same sort of deal. You basically got to push the top into the trolley assembly, and then get that flat part down in there, and then push your shaft into the hole, and that's that. Takes a little bit of practice. Once you get it, you get it. It's pretty simple. I'm going to show you a Gen 8 now as well, because Gen 8's actually different. Gen 8's probably the hardest one, and it's hard for a number of reasons. It's hard because it's backwards. So you look at the Gen 8 and you think, oh, there's that hole, there's the bent part of the spring, I want to put that in the hole. No, it doesn't go like that. It actually goes backwards to exactly how you would think. So you still put the loop around the shaft, but the flat part actually goes back and sits there, and then this bent part actually sits on the trigger ledge there. So if you bend that around, so it just sits on that ledge there. Now the reason for that is because they use the same spring as the J9 and the V2, but because this Gen 8 would have an electronic switch box in front here, there's no space here for that flat piece to go in, so it sits backwards. And again, you try, and it's probably easiest to do this with no gears in it. You can have the switch in it. It doesn't make too much difference if the switch is there, but again, you sort of come in, hook that this part into the gearbox, and then push it down and get your shaft into the hole. Now you might find that you have to then get like a small screwdriver or something and poke that spring to get it to seat in properly, or what just happened to me just then actually is probably pretty common as well. It actually slipped off. So real world, not going to edit out the failures. We'll give it another shot. So alright, so You may want to get something sharp like a little screwdriver or a hook or something just to push that little part of the spring down so that it stays above that plastic bit, and then shaft down into the hole. The Gen 8s, like I said, the Gen 8s are actually more difficult because I missed. The Gen 8s are actually more difficult because the spring is on backwards and it's just more of a pain. Alright, so just want to make sure that that bent part of the spring sits nicely down in there. There we go. Alright, so that's the Gen 8 style in the box. Arguably more difficult because different design gearbox, but try to use the same spring, so they use it backwards. That's another gotcha. They use the spring backwards. So there you go. Hopefully that helps a few people out. That's all I got for today. Don't forget, buy me a coffee, buy me a patch, buy you a patch from me. Do that too. Do all the above, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.